Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them microphone, dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Ooh, Steve Harvey. Get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I said, I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. I feel it's necessary to explain what I say in the morning because somebody asked me, what do you mean by that when you say that in the morning? When I say, it's in response to David Hollister opening the song by saying, go ahead, Big Daddy, go ahead. I said, I sure will. Then I say, good morning, everybody, because I was raised that way. You're supposed to speak when you come in the room. I'm coming in y'all's room, whether it's your bedroom, the room in your house, your car, your office, wherever you're at. I come in the room, I got to speak, so I say, good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. And then I got to introduce myself because as a performer, I always felt my best when I was introduced. Why would you walk out on stage and nobody introduce you? You can't get a round of applause. It's horrible. So I say, you are listening to The Voice. One and only Steve Harvey. Come on, dig me now. Now that's old school, I got that, but once again. Dig me now is I want you to feel what I'm about to say. That's all I'm saying. That's not a bragging thing, You are listening to The Voice, one and only Steve Harvey. Come on, dig me now. I'm just asking you to feel what I'm saying in the morning because it's part of a promise that I made to God. See, a long time ago, I told God if he allowed me to make it, that when I got there, I would tell everybody I know how I did it. And I wasn't going to shortcut it or shade him on it. I said, if you allow me to make it, if you give me the strength, the courage, the wisdom, you gave me a gift, if you let me apply it, don't destroy myself in the process. Forgive me for my sins along the way. Continue to hold and rock me when I need it. When I make it, I promise you, Lord, when I get there, I will tell everybody how I made it. Well, this started back in L.A. when I got on the radio. And I was making it okay. I was doing okay. But I had to keep my promise to God. My promise was, if you allow me to make it, I'll tell everybody how I got there. I have to tell you that every day, because if it was not for that grace and mercy, I wouldn't even be here able to fulfill my promise, because I've done enough dirt in my life, man, to not be worthy. He could have easily walked away from me a long time ago because I had walked away from him. See, and I didn't walk away from him once. I walked away from him a bunch of times. But guess what? He forgave me a bunch of times. I'm a living example of hundreds of chances. His forgiveness and his mercy is available for everybody. It's the only reason I get on this show every day. It's the only reason I have the blessings that's coming my way. It's the only way that the things that keep happening in my life, man, that I have no explanation for, is because of his grace and mercy. See, anytime something good happens in my life and I can't explain it, that's usually him. He exhibits to me, remember, I'm a forgiving God, man. Remember. So when you fall, Steve, don't lay down there. Don't you lay down there. Don't you let the devil fool you that because you done made some mistakes that you can't do it. Because everybody gonna make them. There's none perfect, no, not one. So get up, keep moving, keep pushing, step on. What you laying there for? Your daddy didn't raise you that way. Look, man, my father was just about manhood. I'm going to just tell you. My daddy never had a conversation with me about church. He beat me for not going, but, a couple times. But he wasn't about that. Wasn't his message. That was my mama's job. My mama taught me about being saved, about loving the Lord, about giving your life, about the teachings of Jesus Christ. My mama was a Sunday school teacher. So I got all of that from her. My old man ain't had none of that for me. My old man talked to me about one thing all day long, hard-working manhood. Well, you're going to get that if you don't get nothing else from me. He gave that to me, so I got it. See, so my father, you say, excuse my language, but you ain't going to sit there like no little punk up in here. That ain't what you finna do. You finna get up and go do what you supposed to do. Now stop all that whining like some little punk and go and get to moving. That's how my father talked to me. Now I'm just telling you real. It worked for me, though. And before you start emailing me, that had nothing to do with homosexuality at all. It's just that was his term for a man not acting like a man. That's all it was. It was not a gay reference at all. I want you to understand that before you start emailing me. So my daddy wasn't calling. That was not a sexual reference for him. My father talked to us. That's what he meant. I knew exactly what he meant. He couldn't have meant nothing else. He didn't even know nothing about that. My old man clueless when it come to that right there. So when I was getting down and feeling bad about myself, my old man, he taught me this toughness, man. He gave me this grit, this doggedness, this go to work and work hard. That's why today when God does bless me with something, he ain't got to worry about me not working hard, because that's in me. And when I get tired, I ask that same God for strength to keep on doing so I can do the blessings he got for me. So when you ask me, how you going to do all this, Steve Harvey? I don't know. I ain't got to figure that out. All I got to do is show up with the same amount of faith I've been showing up with. God handle the rest of it. See, y'all, hey man, let me tell you something. I don't see how you do it. I don't either. Can I give you, hey man, news flash. Let me hear, I don't see how you doing all that, Steve. You doing this, you doing that, you that. Can I tell you something? I don't either. I just wake up with the faith, man, and trusting that if he gonna bless me with it, he must be gonna show me a way how to get it done. See, I ain't tripping on that part. See, once you take yourself out the how-to business, you can go on and get with it. But see, if you're going to trip yourself out with the how-to, you can't think like God can think. You can't figure like God can figure. So now you sitting up in here going, Lord, I want this to happen for me. Then I don't know how I'm going to do all that. Well, guess what? You in the way now. See, you in the way. Because, see, God ain't asked you to figure out how to. He said, ask and believe. Then he said, faith without works is dead. That's my solution. That's the concoction that I'm functioning on. All I got to do is accept the blessing, keep the faith, be willing to work and believe. God can do anything but fail. Why would God bring me this far to leave me? Why would he bring you this far to leave you? So why I get up every morning? I have no choice. I got to get up in here and rest. When I'm running late, man, I try to plow through here. Sometimes I don't make it, man. I got to do a rerun, but I plow through here. Because, man, Steve, you're going to run out of something to say. No, I'm going to just keep thanking him. Now, you can't run out of that, can you? Because you owe him that. Matter of fact, when I get through talking, I really ain't thanked him enough.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, everybody, it is Monday. Monday is here again. Yes, we weren't expecting it, but it showed up any damn way. But we're going to deal with it. We're going to help you deal with it. I am J. Anthony Brown, and to help you deal with Monday is Shirley Strawberry. What's up, Shirley? What's going on?
We can do this, Jay. We can do this. Good morning.
I got more help on Monday, baby. More help on Monday. That's Miss Carla Farrell, y'all. What's up, Carla?
What's up, Jay? What's up, crew? Let me go upstairs and wake this 8th grader up. It's the first day of school. She is not happy.
That gives you so much joy to wake somebody up in the morning, don't it? Don't it? Look, I'm up. You should be up. Speaking of up is my main man, my writing partner, my sick buddy, Miss Junior in the house. What's up, Junior?
What up, Jay? What's up, everybody? Morning, Monday. Let's get it.
Let's get it. He is the king of pranks, not king. The king of pranks. I'm talking about my main man, Tommy. What's going on, Mr. Thomas Miles?
Oh, top of the morning. You know what I think? I think we ought to just change Monday. Let's just eliminate Monday. Next week, let's go from Sunday to Tuesday.
I like it.
Let's just get rid of Monday.
Monday comes back too damn soon. Look how long it take Tuesday to get here. But Monday just show up real quick, man. Come on now. I like that. I like that a lot, man.
Or let's just get some more days. Make it 9 days in a week. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what? You extending it?
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm making a bigger weekend, like a Saturday 1, Saturday 2,
right.
Friday 1, Friday 2. You know, like let's just stretch the weekend. Let's get some more days.
People
We need
don't
more
two
days.
Saturdays. No, because they'll lose their mind with 2 Saturday nights.
Is it Saturday 1 or Saturday 2? Which one is it?
You know what? We already got people with a drinking problem. You give them
That's
2
what I'm
straight
saying.
Saturdays, man. Come on.
Man.
I don't know. I could do a second Saturday, Jay. I didn't know what to do with the first one. Right. So give me another day to stay in the house.
We need more days of the week, and we need some more food. We don't have enough. Like we need more animals. I mean, I done got tired of cows and chickens. We just need some and fish. We need more animals. We don't have enough animals.
What you want to go? Zebra? You want some zebra? That neck will get you through the week. A zebra neck will get you through the week, man.
Giraffe neck get you through the year.
Are y'all crazy?
You ain't got
Just go vegetarian. Go vegan.
Go vegan.
Yeah, go vegan.
Yeah.
Go vegan.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
But you know what I noticed about vegans? And I just, they got some of the stankiest breath you ever Not to be eating meat. There's something else up in there, man. I don't know what's
I didn't know, Jay.
Yo, it comes through the mash, Tommy. I don't know what's going on in there.
Have y'all heard the one where they tell you, like, man, you got to really try this buffalo cauliflower. It tastes just like chicken.
Why do I just buy chicken?
Yeah, cauliflower and chicken ain't even close.
Look, nothing on this earth takes the place of chicken. Nothing. Yeah.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we're going to do some Ask Bitter Man. He's not here to help you right after this. Oh, Lord.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is that time. We don't question it. He just does what he does. It is time for Ask Bitter Man. And Jay, what do you have to say to this?
I have to say that you're sitting there waiting on help. Well, when this is over, you'll still be waiting. Okay, that's all I got to say. Go ahead, Shirley. Go ahead.
Be sitting there waiting.
You're still sitting there waiting for
All right, here we go. Oh, this is an interesting name. La Crystal. I like that. La Crystal.
I like that name. That's a great
In
name.
Montgomery. La Crystal says, my stepfather is a hot mess, and he's got women all over the city, and my mother doesn't know it. Mama is a sweet Christian woman that feeds the hungry and takes care of drug addicts that are trying to get clean. That's how she met my stepdad. He's been clean for 7 years, and she helped him build his self-esteem and got his teeth fixed. Now he thinks he's a Casanova. I don't want my mama to get hurt. So should I confront this fool?
No, not at all. And what do you expect a man to do with a brand new set of teeth? Really?
Get his Mac on.
Yeah. Get his butt go grinning in folks' face. I mean, there's nothing for him to do but show off them teeth. I mean, he got to be grinning 24/7. Yeah. That ain't your business. Let him. That's what you would do. If you didn't have no teeth and you finally got teeth, what you gonna do? You in folks' face. You talking.
Yeah, Kirk Franklin said it best.
Everything is funny.
He over laughing.
Over laughing.
Mouth wide open.
Mouth wide open. What time is it?
You gotta do all that to say the time.
When you show all 40-something teeth.
You stupid, Jay. You
sorry, Crystal. You got no help there. Sorry.
No, you got no help. No help at all.
Okay, Joyce in Delaware, as we move on, writes, I'm in my mid-60s. My husband died last year, but we were separated when he died. Mm-hmm. His family is giving me a hard time because I was still on his insurance policies, and I own half of our house. I had to handle all of his arrangements last year, and I sold his sports car. His brother thought he should have gotten the car, and his sister thought she was in his will. To be honest, he didn't have much when he died, yet they look at me like I'm sitting on a gold mine now. How do I get these people off my back? That's
you can't.
Joyce
let them keep looking. Just let them keep looking. That's all you got to do. Let them keep looking, and just tell them don't cross this door, okay? You can look all you want. You can talk all you want, but you ain't got a damn thing coming. Your brother didn't have nothing, and you ain't got nothing coming. You got to be strong when dead people leave you. You got to be strong to the other side of the family, because they'll wreck your whole life.
Yes,
you
they will.
Ain't got
yes, they will.
They will do it. I'm telling you, they will do it. They will do it, man. They will do it. Yeah.
He always wanted me to have that rocking chair. He
ain't tell you that. Stop lying. He always wanted me to have that big back TV. You know he ain't tell you that.
You better talk, Jay. You better talk.
He always wanted me to have that. I'm coming to get the refrigerator. You bring your ass over here. Come on over here. See what happens.
Me and him talked about that deep freezer for years. And me and him had agreed that I was going to move that deep. I just hadn't moved it yet, I need to try to.
Yeah. He had that old-time washing machine on the back porch.
The old-time?
He said when he leave it, that was going to be mine. No, it ain't. And damn thing going to be yours. No.
You remember that space? You remember that space heater he kept in the back room? That warmed up the whole house.
Nobody want that.
Move that right on out of here.
You take that.
He had an old-time oscillating fan, and he said that was
you can have that too.
All right, we're moving on. Christopher in Southfield, Michigan says, 2 weeks ago, I got into a fight in a restaurant after our server dropped a tray of water on my wife. I politely asked him to take care of our meal, and the manager offered us a free dessert and started talking slick, so I cursed him out. He got in my face, and I hit him. We got into a scuffle, and the security guard broke it up, and the manager said my wife and I are banned from the restaurant. He was out of line, so how can I fix this?
Okay, what you think? You think you gonna? Okay,
He
let's
wrote
just
in
look
for
at
this
this thing
no more.
again.
He wrote in for this.
Let's look at this. Let's break this down. You whoop the manager's ass, and you really think you can go back in there and eat? Really? You think that? Look, I own a restaurant. If somebody whoop my ass, they can't come back to the J spot. That's just it. Now,
some stuff is a given. Some stuff is just a given, dude.
Some
you gonna whoop my ass
for
and
you.
try to come back next week and eat?
No
you whoop my ass like I ain't gonna recognize you when you come in the door.
Yeah. I will know when you call for Uber Eats. I'm like, hell no. Don't you take anything over there. No. Hell to the no.
And
no.
he shouldn't want to eat there.
Can't come back.
Exactly.
I wouldn't want to eat that.
How can
I do him like Minnie on the hill. That's what I do. I make him a nice little dish. That's what I do.
Minnie don't burn no shit.
You ain't got no business over there, partner.
All
no.
right. You're really not helping today, Shay. All right. Jorge in Los Angeles says, I'm 54 years old, married to a 59-year-old retired corrections officer. She recently retired, and she's put our whole life on a schedule. For instance, this is crazy right here. For instance, when I come home from work, we have to eat dinner right away before I change my clothes. Then she takes a shower. Then I have to shower right after her. She no longer lets me watch TV in bed, so I have a few hours to watch it each night.
Lights out.
It's lights out. That's right. I feel like she's a warden and not a wife. How do I stop this before it gets worse?
Man, you need to follow the rules. At least you know when you're going to get some. It's just, it's in the schedule, okay? You hit it. Look when that comes up, and you know when you're going to get some, and just enjoy your life, man. Everything else is just gravy. Just follow the rules, partner. Follow the damn rules. That's all you got to do.
Go on out in the yard. I'm going to give you 30 minutes in the yard. You hear me? 30 minutes in the yard.
He an inmate. He turned into an
You
inmate.
is an inmate, dog.
Yeah, this is the warden. He's the wife.
She gonna put him on his books.
All right.
Your eyes on your food.
Thank you, Bitter Man. Coming up next, the ignorance
Eat your
continues
cornbread.
as it always does on this show with church complaints, Reverend Adnoy, Deacon Def Jam, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann is standing by with today's national news with the latest on the rain and flooding as Hurricane Henri made landfall. And in entertainment news, vaccinated Reverend Jesse Jackson and his wife are hospitalized with COVID. Plus, in other entertainment news, more shocking testimony from the R. Kelly trial. Wow, we'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour. But right now, it is Monday and time for church complaints with Deacon Def Jam and Reverend Adnoy.
Yes, I am Deacon Def Jam, and you are into the JPJJ. That is the jackpot joined Jerusalem. Ching, ching.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
That's right. And joining me, of course, is the one and only my partner in crime, Reverend Adnoy. All right.
I'm fine.
It's
Baby,
every time.
I got this.
You sound a mess.
I'm actually having a good day. This is a good day. Go right
You
ahead.
ever tried
Go.
Vicks Vapor Rub? You ever tried that?
I've tried Vicks. I've tried grease. I've tried motor oil. I've put everything up in there. Nothing
grease
clears this out. Nothing. Go right ahead.
All right, what we gonna do is we've been having some problems at Bible study. So what we gonna do, we gonna speak so people understand from the books what they are missing when we do it. Now, would you like me to start this, Adnoy?
Go ahead and start. You read from your book, and then I'll read from my book. That's the way
All
we'll
right,
do it.
this is from the book of Duval. If you would go
Duval.
to the third chapter, it says, I'm living my best life.
Yes.
I ain't going back and forth with you N-words. That's what it says. Is that not what it
I
says?
love that passage. I love that. He said, I'm living. In other words, he's telling you the life that he's living is the best life he's living. And he's not going to go back and forth with you N-words. I love it.
And that's what N-words will do. They'll go back and forth.
They'll make you go back and forth. And he said, I can't do that. Why? Why did he say that? Reverend? Because he's living his best life.
Exactly.
He's
Come
not
on here
going
now.
back. Okay,
What
good.
you
That's
got?
very good. I'll be reading from the book of Brown. The book of Brown. Apostle Brown, where he says, get up off of that thing and dance till you feel better. In other words, you've been on that thing too long, and it's time to get up off of that thing.
Off of that thing.
And once you get up off the thing, dance till you feel better.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
He says in the book, he said, get up. I don't believe you're listening. He said, get up off of that thing.
Wow.
Get up off of that thing. That means you own the thing, whatever it is. Get up off it and dance till you feel better. Go right ahead. You read from your book.
All right. Let's go from the hip hop testament of you can look in the book of Bell Biv DeVoe.
Great apostles. Great apostles. I love
great
that
apostles
preaching.
right there. And now if you look at the 4th chapter, it says there, never trust a big butt and a smile. That's what it
right
says.
there.
It says it. Now, what that means right there, our Reverend, is you can trust a smile, but if there's a big butt along with it, those two don't go together. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
What he's saying is you can trust a smile. A smile's not going to hurt you. A smile won't hurt you. Mm-hmm. It's a big butt that'll do you in. It'll crush you. It'll crush you. That will do you in every time. I'm gonna keep it on that book right there. What you're reading from Bill? I'm gonna read from Bill DeVoe. I'm gonna read another passage in that book. Another passage. It says right here, Bill DeVoe, when they said, "Smack it up, flip it, and then rub it down."
Now break it down for me.
It'd be smack it up, and then once you smack it up. What do? You flip it.
Flip it. Turn it around.
Say it again. You say it again. Say it again.
Flip it. Flip it.
And then what?
And turn it around.
And then rub it down. Then rub it down. Smack it up. Flip it. Those are great apostles. You go ahead and read now. You read.
Now, what we going to do now, we are going to go from the Old Testament here. Let's see. This is from the book of Pendergrass.
Yes.
It says, turn off the lights.
Turn them off.
And light a candle. That's what it said. Now, what people don't understand, well, this is not about romance. The light bill was getting out of control. That's what this was all about.
What did he say? What did he say?
He said, turn off the lights and light a candle. That's somebody that's trying to turn off the lights and light a candle. That's what he said. That's somebody trying to conserve energy right there.
I'm going to be reading from the book of Genuine. From the book of Genuine. Apostle Genuine, when he said, is there any more room? He said, is there, have you heard this passage, sister? You're getting ahead of me. You're getting ahead of me, sister. He said, have you heard this before? Have you heard this before? Because it's in the book, and you read the book, and you know what I'm about to say. He said, is there any more room? Well, sister, please. Don't get ahead of me. Don't get ahead.
Preach, Reverend.
Apostle Genuine said, is there any more room? Because he's looking at them jeans, he wants to know. He wants to know, is there any more room in them jeans? That's what he's asking. That's the question he asked. Amen. Go right ahead, sir. Read on.
You preaching now, Pastor. You preaching.
All right. We're going back to the Hip-Hop Testament. Let me see. Let's see. It's the third book. It is the Book of Smalls. It's the Book of Smalls. And it reads, now here's the passage. It says, thought he worked his until I handled my bills. You understand that?
Say that again. I didn't hear what you said. Say that again.
Thought he worked his until I handled my bills. That's the book of Big and Smalls right there. Thought he worked his until I handled my bills.
Such a great passage. I'm going to be reading from an apostle. I don't know who wrote this. I have no idea. I think it's Saucy Santana, where he says, let me see you walk. You can talk all that trash, but let me see you walk. In other words, he said, you're talking. You're actually talking, and I like the talking, but what I need to do, what I need to do, I don't believe you with me today.
Come on here.
I don't believe you listen. What I need you to do is let me see you walk. Let me see you walk. Go right ahead, Pastor. Go ahead.
All right, Pastor. We have one of our Caucasian apostles here. Let me see. We're going to go to the book of Collins. It says, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. That's what it said. I'm gonna say it one more time. I can feel it.
Say it one more time.
Coming in the air tonight. All right.
Say it one more time.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Okay, let me get this last one in. Let me get this come from the book of Usher. Don't nobody kiss it like you do. Bang, 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 bang.
Thank you. That's Church Complaints. Coming up, entertainment and national news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
In today's entertainment news, 79-year-old Reverend Jesse Jackson and his wife Jacqueline have been hospitalized in Chicago after testing positive for COVID-19. Reverend Jackson is vaccinated against the virus and received his first dose back in January during a live broadcast as he urged others to get vaccinated at the time. Despite having been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, Reverend Jackson has remained active and has advocated for COVID-19 vaccines for Black Americans. Now, according to MSN, earlier this month, he was arrested outside the U.S. Capitol during a demonstration calling for Congress to end the filibuster in order to support voting rights. Prayer of healing, of course, going out to Reverend Jackson and his lovely wife, Jacqueline.
That's my dude.
Yeah.
That's
Prayer
my
of
dude.
healing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got this. They got
Let's
this.
pray for them. Let's pray for them.
Mm-hmm. And this story makes you think that maybe they need to rethink and maybe speed up the third dose.
The booster shot.
The
right.
booster
Yeah,
shot.
the booster shot
coming out
for
Wednesday.
especially those that were vaccinated early, which is our elderly population back in January and February. Yeah, so
right.
I'm
hopefully.
trying to get mine. Woo!
Yeah.
I'm going to definitely get mine.
Yeah.
I'm going
I know
with Jay.
that's right. I know that's
Yeah,
right.
we got to.
I'll take 9 more shots if they got them.
I know that's right.
Do our part
I
to
know
turn this
that's
thing
right.
around.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pills, shots, what you
However you want to do it.
I want to be around.
Y'all got a booster to the
Coffee.
booster?
You got a booster to
Something.
Hey, y'all got a booster to the booster?
Pray for the
Booster to the
Reverend.
booster?
Pray for the Reverend. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, we're praying for
Yeah.
Reverend Jackson and his wife. That's
Absolutely.
right.
Absolutely. For a quick and speedy recovery. In other entertainment news, during the R. Kelly trial, well, it has had some shocking testimony. Chris G. McGrath took the stand, the doctor who is a faculty member and Northwestern University's Feinberg School of Medicine, testified about his 25-year social and professional relationship with Kelly. Dr. McGrath said he started treating him for STDs as early as 1994, occasionally making house calls. He also said that he prescribed herpes medication as early as 2007. And now, to review, prosecutors say that Robert had unprotected sex with 2 partners and didn't disclose his diagnosis. Those allegations fell under 10 of the charges Kelly faced in federal court. Even though Kelly had health insurance, he never paid McGrath for treatment. He would, however, invite him and his wife, Jean, to parties, dinners, and pay for his flights to concerts around the country.
Wow.
So you didn't pay your insurance, but you paid for them to go to concerts?
Oh, man.
Well, the fact that did they go? Did they accept that?
Yeah.
You know that.
Well,
Well,
if he
you know,
paid
he probably
for it-
kept promising them, I'm going to pay you, I'm going to pay you, I'm
okay.
going to pay you. You know, man.
Did you see those
Oh.
videos on social media of the
Yes.
prosecutors going to the courthouse,
All
federal
that
Rolling
courthouse,
all that
Yeah,
info
with
in.
all that
carts
All
of evidence?
cases of
You
papers
You guilty
and
if they gotta say, hey,
files.
on the count of 3, get your in. 1, 2, 3, up. Your ass guilty.
Man, they look like they was at Kroger's with them bastards. didn't they?
Yeah,
It
it
looked
was
like
a lot. It
it
looked
looked like a
somebody
wagon
was
train to
moving,
me. It really did.
moving their stuff from the mansion. All right, Jay, it is time for today's headlines. Please introduce.
All right, everybody, it's time for the news with Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Well, yes, the Reverend Jesse Jackson and Mrs. Jacqueline Jackson in a Chicago hospital after both being diagnosed with COVID-19. However, both were vaccinated. Their son, Jonathan, says that both are responding well to treatment, so we're very happy about that. And that's even though the civil rights icon, as you know, is afflicted with Parkinson's disease. The Reverend Jackson is 79. His wife is 77. In Tennessee, now about 22 people reported dead, as many as 60 people missing in the middle of that state, hit by record rainfall Friday into Saturday morning, courtesy of Tropical Storm Henri. Henri made landfall in Rhode Island yesterday. The president has approved emergency status and aid for New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, authorized FEMA and Federal Emergency Management Agency work, in other words, to coordinate disaster and relief efforts. In a televised address from the White House yesterday, President Biden updated the nation on the evacuation efforts in Afghanistan. Mr. Biden says close to 4,000 people were evacuated this weekend by U.S. forces. Another 4,000 or so airlifted out aboard 35 coalition vehicles or coalition planes, bringing the total number of evacuations to over 25,000 people so far since Afghanistan fell to Taliban last week.
The past week has been heartbreaking. We've seen gut-wrenching images of panicked people acting out of sheer desperation. They're frightened, uncertain what happens next. We have almost 6,000 of America's finest fighting men and women at the Kabul airport. Our NATO allies are strongly standing with us, their troops keeping sentry alongside ours in Kabul. There'll be plenty of time to criticize and second guess when this operation is over. But now, I'm focused on getting this job done.
And the president also hopes to host a summit meeting on the situation, maybe tomorrow.
We will convene the G7 group of the world's leading democracies so that together we can coordinate our mutual approach, our united approach on Afghanistan and moving forward. We are united with our closest partners to execute the mission at hand and to bring international pressure on the Taliban with respect to the treatment of Afghan people overall, but including Afghan, particularly women and girls.
And the president's reiterated that any American who wishes to leave Afghanistan will get home. Meanwhile, while Mr. Biden's being knocked for the way the evacuation's going, a Homeland Security advisor to former Vice President Pence has a different take. Olivia Troy accuses the Trump administration and Republicans of distorting the truth. And she writes, saw on Twitter, the ex-president actually sought to prevent Afghan refugees from entering the U.S. Finally, sadly, actor Charlie Robinson has died. Charlie Robinson was 75. He was perhaps best known as Mac on the sitcom Night Court. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Come on, Tommy, introduce the captain of Team Tommy, please. President and CEO. Captain, all of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. We're about to take a ride. Buckle up and hold on tight because we're going deep into the mind of the one and only J. Anthony Brown.
Come up in here if you want to. Pull up on me if you want to.
Come on.
It's all going down to the J Spot, y'all. The J Spot is wide open Tuesday night. I got Mr. Alex Thomas and friends. Here we go.
Wow.
Here we go. It's time, once again, for last week's news with yours truly, J. Anthony Brown, sung by J. Anthony Brown. Stop in the name of love. And I'm talking about COVID and the Delta virus. And it don't look like it's going to stop until we wake up everybody and go get your damn shot. I lost it. Sorry, I lost it. Yes, you did, Chicago, but we love you anyway. You came in dead last. Damn. I was going to run a race, but then I got high. I was gonna run a race, but then I got hot. She was not hot. That's just a joke, okay? We still love you. Next is my girl, Emma Rose. Somebody sleeping in my bed. Looked like her boyfriend, A.E., had sex with the whole damn alphabet. Damn, 12 people? That's a lot of people. That's like, we are the world. We are the children. Rock the boat. Rock the boat. That's right. Aaliyah's music is charting on the gram, yo. #1. I'll always love my mama. She's my favorite girl. That's what Marlon Wayne said why he didn't marry his baby mama, because he wants his mama to be his favorite girl. That's all right, Marlon. We love you anyway, as long as you take care of your B-A-B-Y. This goes out to all your baby mamas. This goes out to all the baby mamas. I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much right now. That happened to Trump at his own damn rally when he told his people to go get vaccinated. They were like, move, Trump. Get out the way. Get out the way, Trump. Get out the way. Move, Trump. Get out the way. Oops, upside the head, said oops, upside the head. Oops, upside the head, said oops, upside the head. And oops is right. I think Biden made a big mistake when he pulled the troops out of Afghanistan without a plan at all. Left all those people behind. But you know what? In the words of Salt and Pepper, what a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. And for me, is always a good week. It's always a good week when the Cowboys lose. We love you, Cowboy fans, but I gotta sing this for you.
Texas.
Why don't you pick up your feelings? This has been the news with yours truly, J. Anthony Brown, for the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Watch out there. Pick up your feelings.
All of that is going on inside of his head, okay? Coming up in 34 minutes after the hour, we'll talk about dropping your kids off at college. We'll talk about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, guys, it is time for back to school. I think Carla mentioned that earlier. She has to get her daughter up today to go to her first day of school. Little
Yeah,
Tasha's
girl, what time is
growing
it?
up.
Wait, what
Yeah.
time is it?
Don't wake her up too early. Come on.
I'm
Let
going
her
to get her
sleep.
right now.
Let that baby sleep. All right, first, we've been seeing a lot of posts on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, TikTok about dropping kids off at college. Now, this one guy posted, my sister had to drop one of my nieces off at college yesterday, and she and my brother-in-law were both a hot mess, crying and everything. But my niece, on the other hand, couldn't wait for them to leave so she could start her college experience and just kick it, you know? So this goes out to the morning crew. Were you happy to see your parents finally leave after they dropped you off at school? And part two, how do you keep tabs or spy on your kids while they are at school? Wow. Those are two good questions.
Oh, my God.
Tommy?
Yeah.
My pops was crying when I pulled out.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, my pops was crying. But, my pops was crying for a whole nother reason. I had taken a theater scholarship to Texas A&M, and all them years I was in drama in school and stuff like that. I had no idea that my pops was a theater major at Texas Southern University.
Wow.
He had never told me.
Funeral.
So he was like, "You living my dream, boy. Go get it." I hadn't. He dropped out of school to help his mom help my grandparents take care of. My dad had 10 siblings, so he was the oldest. So my pops was crying. He was crying. Now when he told me that story, I was crying all the way to school.
Everybody was crying.
Everybody crying.
Yeah.
Right.
But I will be crying when I drop Sydney off. That's next year. I will be in tears.
Well, I went to a trade school, was 50 miles from Columbia, South Carolina, and my mother was crying, but those were tears of joy. Those were definitely tears of joy that I was leaving and I was out the house, and she was so happy that I was going away, to become a tailor, and she was just crying and laughing at the same damn time, man. It was just joy for her, and she was there when I graduated, so it was cool. It was cool. But like when you put all your stuff up, Tommy, I don't know about you. You put all your stuff up in the room, and you go, damn, I'm here by myself, man.
It hits you now.
It hits you, man.
Nobody telling you what to do.
Yeah. Nobody telling you what to do, man. This is it. I had a roommate, and this what I'm gonna do next, But then you adjust. You finally adjust. But that first day is something, man. It's something. It really is.
Junior, you got dropped off, didn't you?
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I got dropped off. No, I didn't want my parents to leave. I didn't. But it was
You wanted them
reasons.
to stay at Prairie View on the yard?
Yeah, because they caused the problem. Because, see, when you pull up with 2 cars full of stuff, and then my mama hop out and say, you, and you, go take your stuff to this room, now I got a problem. Now, I don't know these dudes. These dudes complete strangers. Then they gonna say, all right, now y'all taking them to get something to eat. Hey, they gonna whoop my ass soon as you pull off. You made them move all my stuff in the barn, and then now they don't even know me, and then y'all leaving. Where y'all going? It's a fight about to jump off. I'm probably the next 20 minutes. But thank God, they my homeboys to this day. We still tight. That's my partners.
that's
to this
good.
day. I mean, we actually happen to all be in the same Bay Area, and they lived across the hall from me, man. But my mom made them move all my stuff in the dorm, and I was nervous because I was like, man, if I had to pack this heavy chest up here for somebody else, man, I'm gonna talk to this dude when they leave. So
Going away is a great
I didn't want them to leave.
It really is. This is a good experience.
No.
It was fun. It was fun. I think for me, when I moved in, my mom cried, but my best friend was my roommate, and our moms were best friends.
Yeah.
So when they left,
Oh, you was set.
Tori and I, we looked at each other. Until I walked across the campus and my advisor looked at me and said, "You want to join us in class, or should I call your mama?" I said, "Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'll be
You right there.
I'll be right there." Good times. Good times. Boy.
Yeah.
Good times.
So next year, Tommy, Sydney,
Next
your
year,
baby girl,
Sydney. Yeah.
you're gonna be crying. I know.
And we still ain't picked the college yet. We still.
Oh, you got time though.
Well, she has her pick of the litter. She can go anywhere. She's straight A's.
I know.
That's a cool feeling to see.
I kind of want her down the street, and I kind of don't. I'm worried.
All right. All right.
Praying for these kids though.
Yeah,
Stay
we'll
safe.
talk about it. First day of school. You guys do your best and be safe. Please be safe. Coming up next, the nephew with a prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, is it number 1 or number 2? We'll get into it. We'll get into it a little later. But right now, the nephew is in the building with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Nev?
You hit my car.
Say what?
No, I didn't.
No, you car, man.
Wasn't me.
You hit my car.
You know you did.
And you know you did. Okay, so we're not gonna go back and forth. Here we go. You hit my car. Let's go, cat dog.
Oh, you wait sitting here, ramen noodles all over the place. Hello?
I'm trying to speak to Adele.
This is she.
Do you live in apartment number 78?
That depends on who asking.
My name is Herman Wells. I live in building 3, apartment 105. Do you live in apartment number 78?
What you want with where I live?
Look, ma'am, do you drive a Camry, a Toyota Camry, a light blue one?
Yes.
All right. Your next door neighbor then told me that you ran into my car. I got a Benz, a black one, a 2005 C240. Now, I got light blue scratches on my...
Wait. My neighbor told you what?
Your neighbor, matter of fact, his name is Brian Kendall.
You mean the cross-eyed motherfucker that live across the hall?
The what?
The cross-eyed motherfucker that live across the hall told you what?
Man, listen. All I know is he say he live in apartment 80. He live next door to you. You live in supposedly apartment 78 right here in Cambridge Court Apartments. Now, all I'm saying is he told me your car, which is the light blue car, backed into my car. Now, I ain't trying to create no problem, but somebody got to fix my car. Now, I got light blue scratches on my Benz.
Last I checked, my light blue Camry wasn't the only light blue Camry they made.
Ma'am, you the only light blue car in the parking lot.
I'm the only light blue car in the parking lot right now. I ain't gonna say I've been the only light blue car in the damn parking lot.
Ma'am, I'm not.
Look, and I'm in the middle of watching TV. What can I do for you?
What you mean, what can you do for me? You didn't hit my car.
I ain't touched your damn car. If you got some cameras out in this parking lot that saw me hit your car?
No, I don't have no cameras, but at least...
Well, then, I believe this conversation is over. And I don't give a damn what the cross-eyed man across the hall told you.
Look, let me tell you something. You didn't hit my car. Now you gonna sit up and act like you ain't...
Hold on, player. Is you yelling at me?
I'm not yelling at you, but you didn't hit my car. You the only
I ain't touched your damn car.
Ma'am, you the only light blue car in the parking lot.
I'm the only light blue car in the parking lot now. And as a matter of fact, my car ain't even in the parking lot. My sister borrowed my car to go to the store.
Well, is it possible that your sister is the one that hit my car?
No. Now, what?
Okay, is your sister, when is she coming back? Maybe she hit my car and didn't tell you she hit my car.
No, she ain't hit your car. She ain't hit your car because she would have told me she hit your goddamn car. Look, I said ain't nobody hit your damn car. My car ain't got no damn scratches on it.
What you ain't gonna be doing is sitting here cussing at me, though.
Then I don't give a what kind of scratches you got on your car, but I can't do a damn thing about it. And even if you did, let me just be clear. I ain't got no insurance, no way. So I can't do nothing for you.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you something.
You ain't got to tell me You ain't got to tell me a thing. And as far as I'm concerned, this conversation is over.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you. Heifer hung up. Call her back.
Mister, you act like I ain't got
call ID.
You're
going to pay for these scratches on my car. I got $3,500 worth of scratches on my car. And
I don't give a about no. You had them scratches on your car already. And you ain't finna use me as no excuse to get you no new paint job.
I ain't had no scratches already on my car.
Oh, yeah, you had them. Oh, yeah, you had them.
No, I did
that's
not.
What I'm going to tell the insurance adjuster if he come over here. Nah. Because you going to be using your insurance. I done already told you I ain't got none.
Look, lady, don't make me come over to your apartment number 78.
I'm standing in the door. I'm on my way to the door now. I'm standing in the door. Come on. Come on.
Look, I got $3,500 worth of scratches on my car that you need to pay for. You the only light blue.
My car ain't even worth $3,500. So you already doing better than me.
What?
What? Look, I done already told you. I'm tired of talking to you. I'm watching TV, and you ain't got shit else to talk to me about.
I need to talk to you about this car. Lady, listen.
Your car.
I got 35.
I didn't touch your car. My car ain't bumped up against your car. I ain't even parked next to no BMWs lately.
It's a Benz.
What the hell ever?
It's a Benz C240, a black.
I don't give a damn if it's a Benz 777. I can't help you.
They don't make a 770.
I don't give a damn.
Lady, look, you know what? Can I say something to you?
No, you can't say a. You know what you can say to me? You can say bye.
I just want to say one more thing to you.
One more thing. I'm going to give you one more thing. Go ahead on.
All I want to say is, this nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, your sister Robin out of D.C. put me up to...
Oh, that gonna make me... You know what? I don't even hear y'all show. I listen to the show on the internet. And this bitch... Oh, you wait till I talk to her ass.
All right, Mr. Dale, but listen, before you go, can you tell me, what is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, nephew Tommy.
You knew you didn't run into nobody,
I
huh?
knew damn well I ain't hit nobody, because I be trying to plug my stuff out there, so won't nobody hit me, you know?
All right.
Bye.
You talking about the cross-eyed blankety blank cross the hall? That's what you talking about? That's what you talking about, the cross-eyed?
In my car.
There he is.
I'm the only light blue camera in the parking lot right now.
She was not having
it. Well, y'all get them ramen noodles all over the place. What?
You done got on her nerves.
But did you hear what I said? She go back. What?
All right, nephew.
Keep it stupid. All right, let me try to run out my little calendar here, because I got a little something. Let's see. West Palm Beach, Florida, 24th to 25th at the Improv. That's September 24th, 25th at the Improv. All right, got that down? That's for y'all down in Florida. Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, Detroit. That's October the 16th. Nephew coming through. All right. Now, let me look at my numbers. Hang on a second. It ain't over. November. Should I go that deep? November. Yeah, November 12th and 13th. Where we at? We in Jacksonville, Florida. The nephew coming to town. Jacksonville, Florida, 12th and 13th. Uh-oh. Somewhere I've never been before. November the 20th. Dayton, Ohio. Dayton, Ohio. At the convention center. Yeah, Nephew Tommy and Friends is coming to Dayton, Ohio. So get your tickets whenever they go on sale. And come check out the Nephew Dayton. I ain't never seen y'all. Y'all ain't never seen me. So let's do it. It's a date. Let's do this together with masks on. It's a date in Dayton. It's a date in Dayton. Okay? The 20th of November, the nephew is coming to town, and then I'm going to give y'all that whole, later on, I'm going to give y'all that whole New Year's Eve lineup. I'm talking about 4-city run. Y'all ain't ready. But it's going to happen. 30th, 31st, 1st, 2nd. Wait till I tell you. Yeah, I ain't going to tell you that right now, but wait till I tell you. Coming to town. Carl, I ain't got no tickets for you even.
Oh, because you know I was going to tell you. I was going to
ask.
I'm so glad you mentioned it. I do have cousins in Dayton on my daddy's side. When you going again?
November 20th. November 20th.
Oh, okay. Holla at your girl. Hook me up. VIP. They want VIP passes, too.
You know what? It's fine when people ask for 2 tickets or even 4 tickets. I just be puzzled by friends. You think you can get us 10? 10? Are you serious? 10 tickets?
I was going to ask for 8. Is that too much?
I was gonna do 10.
Well, it's not 10, Carla. It's not 10.
Listen, people. When you ask somebody for tickets, 4 is the limit. So everybody listening, 4 is the limit. Don't
That's
go
a hookup ticket.
You better than me. I only do 2, Tommy. I only do 2. 2.
All right. Well, thank you, nephew.
Well, I need 8.
Congratulations on your tour. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter subject. Is it number 1 or number 2? We'll find out when we get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Carla, before we get to the Strawberry Letter, let's shout out New York.
Yeah, I mean, we really want to shout out Saturday night. Mississippi Monica wanted me to remind everybody about all of at least over 60,000, 70,000 people vaccinated attend the, New York concert. New York was coming back. At Central Park, did you guys see that? LL Cool J, Busta Rhymes. You saw Junior Fat Joe.
That's good.
It was good. Okay. It was good. Everyone was out there. They were
was so
vaccinated.
cool.
It was mandatory for them to have
you
been
couldn't get in unless you
vaccinated.
had showed the card or something like that.
Yeah, and I saw Don Lemon on stage taking a selfie with
Wow.
all those people. So we want to shout them out. We know that New York has gotten hit a little bit from Henri, the hurricane, and it was bad weather before the concert. Remember when Diana Ross performed at Central Park?
Right.
It was raining.
It was raining.
How many
man.
All
times
these
have I
Central Park
seen that?
concerts.
Yeah.
The guy who wrote with us on the Steve Harvey Show named Chris, he was one of the writers on that show. So shouts out to him too. He's a native New Yorker, so he did a good job. Real good.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris.
We love New York. We love the Big Apple.
love
So
New
there's
York.
some
Thank
love.
you.
There's some love.
Open the theaters
What's up,
up. We're
Chris?
ready. We're ready to
We
go
ready.
back to plays. We want to see some plays. That's what we want to see, man.
Thank you for the shout.
Yeah, love
Thank you,
New
Monica.
York. Yeah. All right, time now for my strawberry letter for today. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click submit strawberry letter. We could be, you hear that?
Pop it hard.
That's
baby.
for
Pop it
Jay.
like it's hot.
We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the strawberry letter.
Subject, is it number 1 or number 2? Dear Steve and Shirley, I am a 29-year-old single woman, and I've been dating a 29-year-old man for 4 years. We have an on and off relationship, and we broke up over a year ago, and he met a chick, and she fell in love with him quickly. He said it was just casual sex, but when he and I decided to get back together, she wouldn't stop bothering us. She caused problems in our relationship all the time, and one night she went to his house drunk, so he made her some coffee and let her sleep on his couch. He told me she snuck into his bed in the middle of the night, and they had sex. From that one encounter, she ended up getting pregnant, and he felt pressured to marry her. A few weeks later, I found out I was pregnant too. And he hit me with the news that he was marrying this other chick. He said it was just for the baby. I asked him, what about our baby? And if that meant that she is number 1 and I was number 2. He said it wasn't that simple and asked me to give him some time. He was all excited when he found out I was having a boy. He said he wanted our son to be named after him. That made me hopeful that we'd be a family one day soon. She had her baby 2 weeks before I did, and he called to tell me it was a boy and that his son is named after him. So we would have to find another name for my son. I told him I did not ever want to speak to him again, and when my son was born, I texted him to let him know, and he didn't reply. It's been weeks and I haven't heard from him. I don't understand how he chose her and her baby over us. I have made sure his wife has seen my son since he looks just like his daddy. How did I go from being number 1 to number 2 to not being in his life at all? Oh my goodness. This hurts my heart right here. Stuff like this. Because I really, really, really want my sisters in these disrespectful, crazy relationships to get it. You got to take a step back and look at what's really going on and what's been going on. For 4 years of your life, you were with someone who did not claim you. First of all, you should never have to ask this question, are you number 1 or number 2? Because if you have to ask, that means you're neither one, okay? That's right, you are now not now, nor have you ever been number 1, okay? He doesn't treat you like number 1. He's never treated you like number 1. You said the relationship was off and on to begin with. And while you're off, he got with someone else. This was over a year ago. And he has a real relationship with them. How do we know all of this? Because he, married her, all these things. He named their son after him. All you have is a sexual relationship with him. I mean, that's it. And how do we know this? Because you got pregnant. So now is the time for you to realize that he's been lying to you all along, and that his future does not include you, period. It just does not. It never really has, except for, when you guys were on and he came over to have sex with you. So at this point, you need to stop worrying about being his number 1 or even his number 2. And you got to put yourself number 1, okay? You need to be number 1 to yourself. Respect yourself. Get your self-esteem up. Don't let any man or him or anyone else treat you like this. and take this man to court and get some child support. You're going to have to move on with your life, okay? Because he's married to her, and that's it. All right, Tommy?
I don't think you're a number one or number two. I think you're just somebody that just made some crazy decisions that didn't go well for you. This man here, he don't want you. He didn't make... You should know that by now, right? He don't want you. I hope he takes care of his child. But here's what I didn't understand. I didn't understand that this girl went by his house. He gave her some coffee now ain't coffee supposed to keep you up? Ain't that what coffee do? Yeah, don't coffee keep you up. That's why she was up in the middle of the night. That's why she went in the bedroom. She was up. She had some coffee. She up. She wide awake. Okay.
Get it in.
This what was really going on. So now you got two babies. Here's what I don't understand about any of y'all. I don't understand this unprotected sex that's going on, and now it's two babies at the same time. So this brother, he just going back and forth between y'all, and you haven't realized it. You know what you got to do? You got to do this. You got to have some respect for yourself. You got to lady up. You got to forget about him. You got to raise your child. Enough said.
All right. We'll have part 2 of this Strawberry Letter coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Subject, is it number 1 or number 2? We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, is it number 1 or number 2? A 29-year-old woman wrote in. She's single. She's been dating a 29-year-old man for 4 years. They've had an on and off relationship for those 4 years. They broke up about a year ago. While they broke up, he met a chick, she says, fell in love. The chick fell in love with him quickly. He said it was just casual sex, but then the two of them decided to get back together. And then this other woman that he met while they were off wouldn't leave them alone. She kept bothering them. She got pregnant by him. He decided to marry her. And then the woman who wrote the letter found out she was pregnant as well. The man told her to name the son that she was having after him, but come to find out, the wife also had a boy, so she named him after her husband. So this woman who wrote the letter is confused. She wants to know, is she number 1? Is she number 2? Why is he lying? Why is she out of his life? He didn't text her back when she told her that the baby was born or anything. So she's trying to figure it out, but there's nothing to figure out. He has moved on, and that's what you need to do. Jay, what you got?
I'm going to give you some numbers real quick, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to give you some damn numbers. Number 1, that man has moved on with his damn life, okay? Number 2 is number 2. He's not thinking about you or that damn baby. Number 3, once you get a number, you've been in a place where they give you a number. Once you get that number, that is your damn number. You can't change that number. You probably number 8. You number 8. You ain't even 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. Number 4, that man has got his hands full with the baby that he has. He ain't got time to take on another baby. Number 5, I wish you would go over there and clown. Your life is in hell now. Leave it like it is. Move on with your life. And I'm sure that baby probably don't even look like him. It probably don't even look like him at all. You just saying that. We don't know what that baby looked like. And he was absolutely right. You did sneak in the bed. You did put him on. He wasn't up for all that. He put your ass on the couch. Next thing I know, you in the bed. That ain't his fault. That's your damn fault. You need to accept some responsibility for where you are right now in your life. That's number 6. Leave that man alone. That's not his baby. Move on with your life. That's it. Number 6. I'm done.
You don't think it's his baby?
Hell no, that ain't his damn baby. He put her on the couch. Next thing he know, she in the bed. That ain't where he put you. He put you on the couch.
He put the woman that he's marrying on the couch.
Yeah, that's the one he loves. He married who he loves. Yeah, he don't love you. Who sang that song? We don't love him. Who sang that song?
Hey.
Come on, Junior. What you got? Break it down.
Yeah, let me just tell this lady this. I'm with you. First of all, everybody, great answers. Because we don't know what number you are, but you only gave us 2 to choose from, so we're going to offer you number 1 and number 2. There's a litmus test for this. Yeah. And we finna give you the litmus test. We're going to find out if you're number 1 or number 2. We're going to throw the question back at you. Now, I agree with Shirley. First of all, if you have to ask, probably number 2. And here's why. Number ones don't know nothing about number twos. But
Hello.
number twos know everything about number ones.
Come on, Junior.
What? You think I'm lying? You just sat here and wrote us a whole letter with info about number one. A whole letter. You know about the marriage. Matter of fact, you made your baby a number two because you had to take the name you wanted and give it to number one.
Right.
You were number two.
Her and
I
the
don't even
baby.
see how
Wow.
you. Look, notice number one didn't write in. Number two wrote in because number one don't know nothing about you. She may suspect you around, but she don't know. So she gonna get married. And let me tell you another thing. Men tell number twos believable lies. I'm doing this for the baby. That's why I married her. You believe this man gonna stand up for the full-fledged church, packed to the rim, and say, I'm only here because we got this baby. Go ahead, Rev. Bring the vows on.
Right.
He loved number one.
Yep.
That's why number one get to go over there, fall asleep, sneak in the room. She didn't sneak. She walked in there. She's never on the couch. She was
Eyes wide
never
open.
on the couch. You ain't even there. Why would she be on the couch and you ain't there? If you was there, she might be on the couch, but you wasn't there. You believe another lie. I put her on the couch. No, she didn't. She took a coffee cup, drank it on the side of the bed with him. Then they had sex. You was at home. We tell you believable lies. Now here you are trying to figure out if you're number one, number two. I suspect, like Jay said, you might be number 8. We don't know what number you are. Could be 2 through 10. We don't know. But you're not number
definitely
one.
ain't 2. You're not 2.
You're not
You're
number
not a
1,
2.
though. We
Yeah,
definitely
you're
know
not
that.
1 or 2, right?
Because
right.
number ones don't know nothing about number 2, but number 2s know everything about number 1. I bet you don't call you unless she out of town.
They've been in this, we'll say just relationship for lack of a better term, for 4 years.
Well, this
4
is over.
years.
That's over. That's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that's over.
They broke up over a year ago.
He ain't got
It's some
time to do that no
experience.
more.
It's some. Come on, Jay, tell it. It's some experience. Number 2. Like, it's a number 2 been out there 30 years. A number 2.
Yeah.
But
But
that's
cold
their
at
fault,
it, though.
though.
Cold
at it, though.
Best
cold
number
at
two.
it.
Fault.
And let's go and say this. You can have, like George Foreman had a bunch of Georges. You can have them kids can have the same name if you want them to.
right,
it was like
listen.
5 George Foremans, wasn't it?
We got to get out of here, guys.
Name him the second, whatever you name him.
Coming up, Sports Talk with Junior at 46 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for Junior Sports Talk. Junior, what you got?
Thank you, Shirley. Well, first of all, let everybody know Birmingham Labor Day weekend. We about 2 weeks away. Show tickets is moving.
Get them
your
tickets.
tickets right now at the Stardome. Come on, favorite play cousin, come to town. Get your tickets right now. Go to stardome.com. Come see your favorite play cousin at Stardome. 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday, 1 show Sunday. But now for Sports Talk, what an interesting weekend we've had. It is football season. And I don't know if y'all saw this. There wasn't just action on the field in Pittsburgh between Pittsburgh Steelers and Detroit Lions, which ended in 26-20. The Steelers won, but they also won in the stands too. Did y'all see the fight that happened in the stands?
Boy.
Yes. Yes.
Did you see that? You're gonna learn to keep your hands to yourself as an adult.
Yeah.
Okay, as an adult. Now this white woman slapped a black man in the face. Everybody saw it. Why they understand? Then the black man pushed her, and now her husband tried to jump in and defend her. Well, you know how that went. Because, you know, you got to protect her honor. You cannot watch your girl get pushed and you don't do nothing.
You got to do something.
But you know you got to do something. And the man already mad.
You got to be ready when
You
you do
got
it,
to
though.
be ready. But as soon as he jumped in, I'm talking about this brother KO'd him within about 3
First
seconds.
round, 30
First
seconds.
round KO, 30 seconds maybe. And the dude got knocked back. He hit him so hard, he knocked him back in his seat. He was sitting. He was sitting back down. Did you hear somebody behind him yell though, Jay? He got knocked out. Somebody said, "Somebody find his glasses."
Yeah.
Let's get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Man, that was crazy, man. I said, man, this.
Your woman that got your ass whooped, man.
Yeah. You could have avoided that, Jay. If he just would talk to me and say, man, what'd she do? She slapped you? Let me talk to you. What'd you slap him for? No, don't put your hand. I'm sorry, brother, because you know you finna get knocked out. Start apologizing right away, because it wasn't even close. I'm sorry, brother. She gonna learn to keep her hands to herself. You need to stop messing with folks. It's your last Steeler game. I know that.
Tell her that. Yeah.
It's your last one. I'm
At
sorry,
least he
brother.
can't
My
take
bad.
her. He got to take somebody else. He can't take her nowhere.
No. And also in other sports track news, y'all saw track star
Boy.
Sha'Carri Richardson came in ninth place in the women's 100-meter race at the Nike Prefontaine Classic in Oregon. You know, we wanted to see Sha'Carri run after she couldn't race in the Olympics after a positive marijuana test. Take a listen.
This is one race. I'm not done. You know what I'm capable of. Count me out if you want to. Talk all the you want, because I'm here to stay. I'm not done. I'm the 6th fastest woman in this game ever. And can't nobody ever take that from me.
You know
She
what?
sound high right there.
Yeah, man, you know them Jamaicans gave her that weed. You know So make you relax. Yeah, take some of
Man,
this.
get out of here, man.
Take a
All right.
little bit of that.
You all are not going to do this. Coming up at the top of the hour, Comedy Roulette, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for Comedy Roulette, guys. Set it up, Jay, please.
Here we go. You put 3 subjects on a wheel. We'll make it funny wherever it stops. Watch us do it. Watch us do it.
All right, here we go. Today's categories are things a woman can say to a man that cannot be topped.
Whoa.
All right?
Cut you deep.
Uh-huh.
That one.
All right, also things you say to someone when you break something in their home.
Ooh.
Was this broke already?
Yeah.
All that.
Sorry, just won't cut it. Okay. Things stepdads say to stepkids when their moms are not in the room.
I like that one. I really like that one. All right. Where it gonna stop? What you got?
Look like your ugly ass dad.
You like your puppy?
That's the one y'all want. That's the one y'all want.
Spin the wheel.
Go ahead, spin it, Shirley. Spin it.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
This one's
Oh,
for
yeah.
the
All
ladies.
right. All
For
right.
the
All right. Here we go.
ladies.
Here we go.
It's
What
for
is
the
it?
ladies,
What we
baby.
got?
Things a woman can say to a man that can't be topped. Let's go.
Yeah.
I got it. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Things a woman can say to a man that cannot be topped. It rhymes with itch, but they put stop acting like a little. Stop acting like a little.
Shut
Yeah.
it down.
Yeah.
That'll do it right there.
Yeah, that'll get it.
That's the end of the segment.
Things a woman can say to a man that can't be topped. No, don't get mad. Pay some rent.
All right. Things a woman can say to a man that just can't be topped. We got BD.
Whoa.
What?
Oh, my God. All right, here we go. Comedy Roulette. Things a woman can say to a man that cannot be topped. Your mama is more man than you. Damn. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Home run right there.
Yeah, that
hurt.
That cut. Things women can say that a man can't top. And you be like men be trying to jump in color, give their opinion, and he'll come back and say, "Excuse me, only employed people should be talking."
At all times. At all times.
I thought I heard an extra. But did you hear something, Gloria? Kim, did you hear another voice? Just going out the room, dog. Just going out the room.
All right,
Go ahead,
let me see. Things a woman can say to a man that just cannot be topped. Here you is with this little old boy thing. Lord have mercy. Oh, really? Really? That's what you coming in here with? Huh? Come on in here, little boy.
Ooh. Here we go. Comedy Roulette.
Serious.
Comedy Roulette. Things a woman can say to a man that cannot be topped. If you think I'm lying, ask your brother. Ask your brother.
Jay is ruthless. I love you, Jay, as a woman.
No, we always do, though. We always love him as a woman.
Things a woman can say that a man can't top. Hey, listen, if I was you, I'd stop talking before I call your probation officer. I really would. I shut up right now. I shut up right now.
Things a woman can say to a man that cannot be topped. Malik ain't your baby no damn way.
What? Now he in the car crying now.
Okay, things a woman can say to a man that cannot be topped. Damn, that was quicker than last night. Damn. Go ahead, Tommy, get one more, man.
I ain't got no more, Jay. I ain't got no more.
Outstanding, guys. Outstanding. We'll be back in 20 minutes after. We all need a break right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
And tell me something good news. After filing for bankruptcy in March of 2018 and then closing their stores by June of 2018, Toys R Us trying its second attempt at a comeback.
Yay!
I love me some Toys R Us. That is a great store. The brand is teamed with Macy's and plans to open a Toys R Us shops in 400 Macy's in 2022. Customers can already start their Toys R Us shopping online.
They had these real big stores,
Jeffrey.
huge stores,
Man,
and that was just
Jeffrey.
hard to pay the rent on that stuff, man. That really killed them.
Yeah.
I'd be in there all day at Toys R Us.
Take
I
my
love
nephew
Toys
and
R Us.
my niece and nephews in there and let them go run wild, get whatever.
And
they
my mama used to take me in there. We didn't buy a damn thing. We just went there. We just went up there.
Torture.
Ooh. I used to sing those.
Taking the baby window shopping.
I know.
I used to sing the song. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Look
I
at
don't
me.
want to grow up.
I got to play with.
Man.
From bikes to trains to video
games. It's the biggest toy store there is.
Yeah.
Gee whiz, I don't want to grow up. Baby,
coming
if
back.
I did, I would
What was the
be
giraffe's
Toys
name?
R
What
Us.
was his
Jeffrey.
name?
Jeffrey the
Jeffrey,
giraffe.
right. Jeffrey, right.
Jeffrey.
More games, more toys. Oh, boy.
I love it.
We love Toys R Us.
I
All right.
truly.
So, guys, what was your favorite toy of all time? Do you have one favorite toy?
Oh, I got mine real quick. Skates with the key. Skates with the key. I'll take you back, baby.
All right.
With the key.
That's
With
all we
the
have
key.
time for. We'll be back in 33 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is that time. We don't question it. He just does what he does.
He do
It
what
is
he
time
do.
for Ask Bitter Man. And Jay, what do you have to say to this?
I have to say that you're sitting there waiting on help. But when this is over, you'll still be waiting. Okay? That's all I got to say. Go ahead, Shirley. Go
He'll
ahead.
be sitting there waiting.
You're still
now.
you're sitting there waiting. Waiting for
All right, here we go. Oh, this is an interesting name. La Crystal. I like that. La Crystal.
I like that name. That's a great
In Montgomery. La Crystal says, my stepfather is a hot mess, and he's got women all over the city, and my mother doesn't know it. Mama is a sweet Christian woman that feeds the hungry and takes care of drug addicts that are trying to get clean. That's how she met my stepdad. He's been clean for 7 years, and she helped him build his self-esteem and got his teeth fixed. Now he thinks he's a Casanova. I don't want my mama to get hurt. So should I confront this fool?
Not at all. And what do you expect a man to do with a brand new set of teeth? Really? What do you,
Get his mac on.
Yeah, but go grinning in folks' face. I mean, there's nothing for him to do but show off them teeth. I mean, he got to be grinning 24/7.
Yeah.
That ain't your business. Let him. That's what you would do if you didn't have no teeth and you finally got teeth. What you gonna do? You in folk face. You talking?
Kirk Franklin said it best. You look so
Everything
much
is
better.
funny.
He over laughing.
Over laughing.
Over laughing.
Mouth wide open.
Mouth wide
Laughing.
open.
I love
What
it.
what time is it?
You gotta do all that to say the time.
You show all 40-something teeth.
You stupid, Jay. You
Sorry,
stupid.
Crystal. You got no help there. Sorry.
No, you
I'm
got no
sorry.
help. No help at all.
Okay, Joyce in Delaware, as we move on, writes, I'm in my mid-60s. My husband died last year, but we were separated when he died. His family is giving me a hard time because I was still on his insurance policies, and I own half of our house. I had to handle all of his arrangements last year, and I sold his sports car. His brother thought he should have gotten the car, and his sister thought she was in his will. To be honest, he didn't have much when he died, yet they look at me like I'm sitting on a gold mine now. How do I get these people off my back? That's
You
from
can't.
Joyce in
Let them
Delaware.
keep looking. Just let them keep looking. That's all you gotta do. Let them keep looking, and just tell them don't cross this door. Okay, you can look all you want, you can talk all you want, but you ain't got a damn thing coming. Your brother didn't have nothing, and you ain't got nothing coming. You gotta be strong when dead people leave you. You gotta be strong to the other side of the family, because they'll wreck your whole life. They will do it. I'm telling you, they will do it. They will do it, man. They will do it. Yeah.
Coming up, it is our last break of the day.
Dude, you come in here every day when we out. Every day. There's no more.
Also at 49 minutes after the hour. We'll close out the show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are. Last break of the day on this Monday. Monday is out of here for us. We wanted it to go. Now it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's going to be better when it becomes Monday Night Football. Then it's going to be more fun.
Yes.
I can handle Monday then.
You know what I want for Monday Night Football? I want somebody black singing that song. I really do. It's time.
Like Charlie Wilson.
Are you ready for football? Like Charlie Wilson, somebody, man. Yeah, you know, just somebody, anybody. I'm tired of that lady, you know.
All right, but before we go, I want to ask you guys a quick question. If you were a billionaire, what ridiculous service that you love would you have in your house at all times? Like Jeffrey Bezos, for instance, has a new soft serve ice cream machine in one of his houses. I like that. What would you have, nephew?
I hope he ain't get the one from McDonald's. That machine don't never work.
What would you have?
If I got $1 billion, Shirley, I got to have what Eddie Murphy had in Coming to America. I need my own bathers. You know what I mean?
Royal bathers.
Royal bathers every morning, about 5 of them, just washing time. Yes. And when you dry me up, you don't wipe me hard. You
blot it.
You blot that. Yeah, you
blot that.
Dry.
Oh, pat you dry. Okay.
Yes.
Junior, what about you?
That's easy.
What?
Monday Night Football at my house. That's it. Just me and my family watching the game. Y'all have to watch it on TV, but it's going to be here at the house.
How's it going to be at the house?
I'm going out back. I got a football stadium in the back. I got a big. They coming here
every Monday.
Yeah.
Y'all want to watch the game? It's in the backyard. They got it in the backyard, right?
Yeah, right out. They out there. Everybody out there.
This is Junior's Monday Night Stadium.
Yeah.
I had it.
I got $1 billion, right? First of all, I'm going to hire 365 of these people. The job, because the job pays $100,000 a year. And the reason I got so many, because they're going to quit. And I'm talking about royal butt wipers. That's what I'm going to have. Royal. You know, they're not going to stay long. So I know, they're going to quit the job. And I don't like the hours. Okay, all right.
I understand
the hours.
Royal butt wiper.
I don't like the hours. Okay, well, you quit. Then you quit. You leave.
We got to get you a bidet. We got to get you.
You never know.
You know what? Yeah, I don't like the way you were doing your job anyway. All right, so you get on out of here.
And I never know when I have to come to work.
I don't want that funky job, no way.
Set hours.
Jay just called him up, be like, you got 30 minutes to get here. It's traffic. You better hurry.
You're fired.
You better hurry.
Don't have me sitting here, okay? Don't have me. My legs better not get numb. I'm telling you now.
Hey Jay, you don't care. Jay don't care if it was a major day in your life. My son graduated. I don't give a damn about your son graduating. You just better get here.
You're on probation if you don't make it.
That's a lot of money, man. That is a lot.
I'm at the altar. Yeah, well, leave it off. It ain't going to do you no good.
Right. 365 of them because they're going to quit. We know you're going to have a problem out of them, man. Yeah.
What about you ladies? $1 billion.
It's nothing as exotic as Jay's.
Yeah, what you got, Shirley?
I'll just say this. I want a masseuse.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Day.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That's what I want. That's it. Simple.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I need that.
Carl,
to rub you the right way. All right, all right.
I would want, I'll tell you, I want a couple of things. I want a chef 24 hours a day. I'm talking whenever I ring that bell. I want some food. Yes.
Okay.
That's
a chef,
Carla, for me.
and a manicure and a pedicure. I need all that all day long.
Wow.
Glam, all of that. Lashes, all that.
You know what I really need, though?
What you need, Tommy?
What?
Just Halle Berry. She just at
Halle
the
Berry.
house.
I think with $1 billion, you might be able to get it, Tommy.
I'm shooting my shot, and everybody in the family gonna have to understand.
Now
Halle
let me ask
Berry
you
here
this:
now.
you gonna give her the whole $1 billion, Tommy, or half of it? Would you give her the whole $1 billion to be with Halle Berry?
You don't love her that much.
You love her, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, a fourth of it, maybe, Jay. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna give you the whole $1 billion.
I know the announcement I'm gonna make if I do have $1 billion. I know the announcement.
The entire following.
Is this song? Is this song?
Yeah.
The following people can kiss my behind. Listen for your name. Listen for your name. We starting in the A's. Here we go.
Starting. Jay, you seen the crate challenge that they've been doing on Instagram?
Oh my God, I've been watching too much TikTok. That crate it's a challenge where you take milk crates, you stack them about 8 high, and then you make steps on each side, going up and going down. And people are busting they behind.
Jay. I saw one guy up there shaking, just shaking, and just fell on his face.
I wouldn't try that.
I wouldn't try that, man. No, not at this. No, I wouldn't do that. What makes you want to do that, though? Why would you?
I don't know why these people want to do this stuff.
Who thinks of this stuff? That's what I want.
And then we just started doing it. I saw the sister with the heels on. Did you see her?
Yes, she did it. Yes.
She made it?
She made it.
But you know what that means? We were in the house too damn long. That means we were in the house.
I think you're right. What about the scholarship challenge?
Oh, with the grandmother? Oh,
yeah. Oh, TikTok.
What is this one? I don't know this one.
This is where they get on camera and they just tell they stand there with their grandmother on camera and they thanking these people that giving them the scholarship. They wouldn't be able to go to school if it wasn't for this. And they doing the scholarship, man. Their grandma stand there and they tell them about they getting the scholarship for the work their grandmother did as a prostitute.
And it's just funny to see their grandmothers
You guys see the look on their grandmother's face.
What? I wasn't no prostitute. It's okay, Granny. It's okay. We getting the scholarship.
All right, Jay. We got to get out of here. Take us out, Jay.
All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow bright and early on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Watch out there now.
I was an honest
For all
host.
Steve Harvey contests,
I ain't never been no
prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.